And helmets obviously they keep you from getting head damage. Like if you don't have a helmet, those headshots your enemies take are going to be extra juicy. But this right here absorbs 50 damage. This right here does 25. Now these are very different because this levels up depending on how much damage you do. So, but if you have this, then you can just easily, like once you're in the game later on, you can find this and this eventually. Same for the helmets too. But helmets obviously do not have an Evo. But yeah, this does 50 damage. Well, it doesn't do, but like absorb. This absorbs 75. This does 100. This also absorbs 100, but like it has a minor heal. Like it has an effect, like an improved effect for when you're healing and stuff. Well, at least for Lifeline. I'm not sure if they still did it. I know they like removed some like type of buff, not buff, but I don't know what to call it. Like they removed some type of ability for like the other legends, so like Lifeline wouldn't, like, you know, be kind of useless at this point with this. So if you have a Lifeline on your team, make sure you give this shield to her because I clicked. Okay, make sure you give this shield to her because these help with healing and stuff. Same for like this backpack. This like reduces, you receive squad mates. You revive squad mates with bonus shields and health. So like when you revive them, they might like still have a shield or a little bit of health. But let me show you how this Evo shield works real quick. I'm gonna use this. So every time you do damage, see at the bottom left corner it says next Evo 75. So next time you do like 75 damage, that's when it levels up to level 2, and it goes from level 2 to level 4. Well, no, not level 4, level 3, and then it goes straight to level 5, which is like the highest you can get in game, which is 125 damage. See, so I just evoed up. Just FYI, when you evo up, whatever like shield you have, like I had one shield full, so like whatever you have full, you have to like pump that up with a shield cell or shield battery. So next evo, after level 2, it takes a little like harder to evo up, level up, whatever you want to call it. Oof. Okay. Yeah, just leveled up, and this is the furthest it goes. So yeah, that's it on Evo shields. Oh no, also you want to like consider where you are when you pick these things up, because you don't want to be in like, say like a place that's not very populated and pick up one of these babies, because if you do, then you're just running around with pretty much something that absorbs 25 damage until you find someone else. And say like you're running around right with your team, you don't really run into anybody. Maybe you run into a team or two and you get to level 2, but just by luck, and you look up at the score, not the score, but like top right corner, and it says, oh, 3 squads left. Chances are those 2 other squads have way better like shields than you. They probably have level 3 and 4 shields, and then you're over here still with like a level 2 Evo or level 1 Evo. So that's why I say you really need to like take into consideration where you land at, but also still you have to take into consideration how good you are with like fighting and stuff, because this does not absorb a lot of damage to begin with compared to this. Well, this doesn't really do a lot, but still, like the 50 versus 25, you're gonna want that 50. So, you know, it's just like you have to just pick your battle right there. You know, that's the best way I could really say it. Backpacks are the same way with the leveling stuff, but like, no, it's not the same way, but like it carries more items as you go along. So this one carries 4 more, this one carries 6 more, and then this one is like 8, and then Guardian Angel. So I think it is, right? Eight. No, this is the same as this one, but it has the little effect. Okay, so then oh, and by the way, everybody, once you pick up this level 4 knockdown shield, everybody gets this resurrection ability if you have a knockdown shield that's golden. So basically these knockdown shields, when you get like knocked down, obviously you can like click or whatever you're on. I don't know how it works for console, but you could basically use that to shield yourself from like any incoming damage. Alright, we're good. Okay, so next we're gonna go on to shields. So shields and health. So shield cell, these do like,
patch me up, Doc.
I did not mean to do that. That's my ability. I'm gonna go into abilities later on. This is a dock healing drone, so if you see one of these and you're like really low, if it's from your teammate, you can go and get it. But if the other squad is like still fighting and stuff and you see one of those, I guess you should not really take it because there's a lifeline in the area. But this is a shield cell. It restores like 25 shields. So I wanted to say a quarter, but it would only be a quarter if you have these two. So basically these just take 3 seconds, these take 5. So if it's so small, why do we need 2 of them? Well, this takes up 100% of your shields, and then this just restores like 25. So if I have, let's say, this shield, bye bye. Okay, so let's say I had this shield, right, and I need to heal it. I'm gonna want to take this because this restores one of these bars at a time. So I could just pump 2 of those and be good. If I take one of these, and these aren't very as easy to come across as these, so that's why I'm saying it would be better. I heard something, I just don't know what it was, but that's why I'm saying it would be better to use one of these on a shield like this versus one of these, because that's just like a waste of a shield battery, which are not, like I said before, not easy to come by. So I would use that for this, that kind of shield, and the one I just picked up, level 2. I keep on hearing stuff. I'm not appreciating this. It's the same. I don't want to say the same thing for syringe, but syringe is kind of similar, and the syringe and medkit are kind of similar in the same sense to shield battery and shield cell. Syringe heals 25 health at every 5 seconds, and then medkit heals 100% at 8 seconds. So like I said before, if you have like, you just gotta eyeball it. Honestly, you don't have to be completely accurate, but if you see that most of your health, at least like 75% ish of your health is gone, you don't need to like, you be like, okay, so this is the okay, let me shut up. You don't have to be like all technical with it, but if you can see that most of your health is gone, at least by like that first bar right there, then I would recommend using the medkit. But if you just have like pretty much anything over it, I would say use a syringe. Especially if you have like half or over, like just use a syringe. Or, you know, if you have a lifeline on your team,
Patch me up, Doc.
ask them. Unless it's taking a while for the dock drone to come out. But next we have the Phoenix kit. This restores both health and shields, but a lot of people don't like picking these up because it just takes a lot of time. I would say at least have one in your inventory, because although it does take 10 seconds and it takes very long and it's kind of tedious too, it does come in clutch after like fights, battles, whatever, maybe even in battle too, if you can get away for a little bit. Not like get away, but like, you know, at least find like some cover. Ultimate accelerants, these aren't really like healing, but it's kind of somewhat in the same category for some reason. Anyways, I mean, I don't know where else it would be, but these basically restore my ultimate, and any ultimate for any legend too. I don't know why I said my, but most lifelines usually pick these up. I mean, you could use it for other legends too, but most people like give them to the lifelines just because then they can drop these care packages, which